And good evening, and welcome to Zaleski Sports, and we are live from the Tiger Den here in Stratford as non-conference volleyball action as the Stratford Tigers from the Marywood Conference coming into this contest, 15-5 overall, 1-1 in conference, is taking on the Hatchets of Tomahawk, coming in from the Great Northern Conference with an 11-10 overall record and 2-1 in that very, very tough Great Northern Conference. And we should have a dandy tonight as there's a couple outstanding players on this Hatchets team as Sienna Kelkins, a first-team all-conference player back from last year in the Great Northerns. She was a second-team all-conference back in 23, and she's leading quite a few categories in that Great Northern Conference. We could be seeing the player of the year in that conference. Mosinee got three outstanding players on that Mosinee team that is actually one of the top teams in the state of Wisconsin, as they are actually ranked 10th out of all teams in the state of Wisconsin. They're right up there with the Division I teams. They took on Marshfield, and Mosinee handled Marshfield about a week ago, 3-0, and Marshfield did not have their best game against Mosinee, and Marshfield is actually the 7th top team in the central Wisconsin area, according to the Max Preps rankings. So we should have a dandy tonight. And tonight's pregame show and starting lineups are brought to you by Country Wireless. Attention Stratford area residents. Country Wireless now has blazing fast service for your connected house. Streaming, gaming, movies, TV, and more is now better than ever with Country Wireless. With download speeds of up to 100 megabytes per second, now is the time to visit our countrywireless.com and get blazing fast internet with Country Wireless. So starting for the Hatchets tonight of Tomahawk will be the libero, 5'4" sophomore, Jessica Giebauer. Next starting is 5'1" senior, Sophia Kaiser. She's a senior. And followed by number 9, a 5'6" senior, Alicia Vormans. Next is, I would say, watching Sienna hit out here, she's got some power, and she can get up in the air. She's a 5'11" senior, and that is Sienna Kelkins. Then comes the 5'2" senior, Sophia Olson, number 12, and followed by Shelby Borowski, as she was an honorable mention all conference last year at 5'8", and Freya Alberg, 6'1", middle hitter, and she's a senior, and she'll be starting. For the Stratford Tigers, it'll be junior Dakota Knetter, followed by junior Lila Yoder, as she gets the libero assignment tonight. Brianna Sheridan, who is a junior, will be starting. Then number 8, Emily Zelke, a senior. Carly Pankratz, not in the libero position, but coach says she may play some libero yet tonight. And then Gracie Schmidt, a senior, starting, and, of course, Tria Tubbs, the honorable mention all-conference player for the Tigers last year, will be the other starter. So we're going to be turning it over to the public address announcer here, and we will have the national anthem.
WIAA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. And now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your hearts for the playing of our national anthem by members of the Stratford High School Pep Band, led by Mr. John Rickinger.
Stratford Pep Band with the national anthem. And these two clubs are kind of going in separate directions here as Stratford started out the season very, very strong. They are 15-5 overall, but they are on a 2-game losing streak as they lost to Columbus Catholic in that Auburndale tournament in the championship game. Very hard-fought championship game. And then they lost to Edgar on Tuesday night here in the Tiger Den, 3-1. While Tomahawk went to Ashland last Tuesday and defeated Ashland 3-0. And then Antigo came into Tomahawk in a conference game, and Tomahawk beat them 3-0. So these teams going in separate ways here. And the standings in that conference, Moseley and Lakeland are both 3-0. Tomahawk 2-1, Merrill 1-1, Medford 1-2, Antigo 1-2, and Northland Pines at 0-2, and Rhinelander at 0-3. And a very, very tough conference there. As talking to head coach Keith Hansey before the contest here, that it's a dogfight in that conference he figures between Moseley, Lakeland, Tomahawk, and even Medford and Merrill, it could go down to. So it'll be a wild race in that one. In the Merwood Conference South Division, leading the league right now is Edgar and Newman Catholic, both at 2-0. Stratford and Auburndale at 1-1. Marathon 0-2, and Assumption 0-2. In the northern part, Abbotsford and Rib Lake leading that conference up north with 2-0 conference records. Athens 1-1, Prentice 1-1, Shawamigan 0-2, and Phillips 0-2. Other games in the conference this evening is we have in the non-conference game, Rochelle is at Edgar and Loyal is at Marathon. And in the northern part of that Merwood Conference, Shawamigan is at Crandon, and Abbotsford is in Marshfield to play Columbus Catholic over there. So some great contests going on. In fact, you can watch that Abbotsford Columbus contest also on Zaleski Sports tonight. Other contests going on is Assumption is at Port Edwards, Medford at Wapaka, Marshfield at DC Everest, Wausau West at Spash, all in volleyball, along with River Falls and Eau Claire Memorial, and Abbotsford and Columbus Catholic. And also we have a football game on Thursday night here on Zaleski Sports as Wausau East travels to Moseley to take on the Moseley Indians. And Moseley starting out the season very well as they beat the Stratford Tigers in the season opener this year. And to break that 26-game winning streak the Tiger boys had. And Moseley having a very nice outstanding season as things are flying around here as looks like some type of either a T-shirt or ball or whatever flying through the skies here into the crowd. So we should be in for a dandy here as we're about ready to start here. As I mentioned, in that great Northern Conference, Sienna Calkins is leading in hitting percentage, and going along also is Sienna Calkins is also second in kills. As seeing her at the net, she gets up in the air. And assist-wise, Shelby Borowski is second in the conference with 357 assists, and service aces. Shelby Borowski is second in the conference with 36 aces also. So starting out for Tomahawk is number 14. That is Shelby Borowski as Tria Tubbs gets it over. And a great shot as Tria knocks it down and picks up that first point here for the Stratford Tigers as Stratford goes out on top 1-0. And coming in for the Stratford Tigers is number 17, Elena Bangert. As Bangert actually leads the team in aces this year, coming off the bench. And ball going out of bounds, and Stratford picks up the second point here. Stratford trying to get back on the winning track here. It was a hard-fought battle with Edgar, and I figured it was going to be, as Edgar is ranked fourth, and a shot and an ace. There we go, as Bangert gets another ace. as she's been doing all year long, leading this club in aces. It's now 3-0 Stratford. Ball up, Bangert with a hit. And just a little dink shot, and trying to get that was Leonard, as it went off of Leonard's fingers as just a little tap shot over the net by Sienna. Now serving for the Hatchets is number 4, Ella Peisig. As Yoder playing that libero spot, and Tomahawk's Hatchets cannot handle the hit from Stratford and takes a 4-1 lead here in the first game. And the serve is up. And Sienna with a little shot. And Tria with a kill shot off the hands, good, and the point for Stratford. As you can see the force back in the Edgar game is she's just getting fired up, and she's fired up here in the first game already, as she's hammered a couple of them down already. And coming with a third hit here is Borowski, as Tria gets it over. And another point, as Sophie Olsen is actually playing the libero spot. Usually Giebauer plays that libero position, but tonight number 12, Sophie Olsen, is playing that libero spot for the Hatchets. And with a nice kill shot there was Carly Pankratz, and going off the fingertips of the Hatchets, and another point for the Tigers as they jump out to a 7-1 lead. A little bit different than it was Tuesday night, as the Tigers had to fight back all 4 games. And the serve gets across and up with a possible kill shot, but just short, as Avery Petta tries to get it over. And the Hatchets are going to take a timeout, and we're going to take one also. And you're watching non-conference volleyball action here from Stratford, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Very short timeout here by the Hatchets. And Tigers out with a serve here with a 8-1 lead. And it's going to go out of bounds, and another point for the Tigers. And serving is Brianna Sheridan. And she has connected on the last 3 points here for the Tigers. And just getting it over. And a kill shot, a great kill shot by Sienna Kelkins, as she's had quite a few kill shots in the conference. As I mentioned, she's actually second with 172 kill shots in the conference, or on the season, for them, as Pankratz slams one off the hands of number 9, Vormans, and goes out of bounds and makes it 10-2 Stratford, as Tria Tubbs will now be serving. As the whistle, ball up and across the net. Great dig there by libero, and a nice block there by number 15, Freya Alberg. And she takes advantage of that 6'1" height that she has and blocks it just perfectly. As Carly hits it and it hits off the top of the backboard that's hanging over the court. And Tomahawk will pick up a point to make it 10-4. Pankratz, as Leonard gets it over. And a battle underneath. A nice dig by Carly. And another kill shot by Freya Alberg. Phoenix Express LLC can help your landscaping needs for any project, big or small. They are proud to be part of the Stratford community and wishes the Stratford Tigers good luck in today's game. Give them a call or find out more at phoenixexpressllc.com. And a little dink shot there by number 11 for the Tigers. That is Gracie Schmidt, and gives the Tigers now an 11-5 lead. And coming in to serve will be number 3. That would be Dakota Knetter, as Leonard takes a seat and takes a rest. Great saves as Alberg gets it over. And Carly with a kill shot, but out there covering that net is number 15, Freya Alberg, to make it 11-6. As Calkins now on the bench taking a break. And a kill shot by Zilke gives the Tigers a 12-6 lead here. And now serving is Carly Pankratz. As the whistle blows, ball up. And just inside the lines as Alberg placed it perfectly. And back in for the Hatchets is number 10, Sienna Kelkins. They're all conference first teamer last year. And great dig there by the libero, Lila Yoder, but not enough to stop the Hatchets from getting their 8th point. And serving now for the Hatchets is Sophie Olson. Ball's up. And another one. As Olson is bringing the Hatchets back here as she gets an ace, 12-9. And ball up. As Yoder Zilke gets it over for the Tigers. And knocking it out of bounds is number 4, Ella Peisig. And the Tigers will pick up their 13th point to make it 13-9 here. The Hatchets aren't saying die at all as they came battling back there to get within 4. Great battle at the net, up with, and a block by Tria as Peisig tried to get that over the net, but Tria Tubbs there to put a big block on it to make it a 14-9 Stratford lead as Yoder gets it across. And Olsen, and with the big slam is number 6. That is Brianna Sheridan. And she gets a big point for the Stratford Tigers to make it 15-9. Yoder still serving. Getting her pretty much, I think it's her first start of the season. And a beautiful, they thought Tria was going to go up and slam her down, but she just tapped it over and found the open spot on the other side of the net to give the Tigers their 16th point to make it 16-9. There's Yoder with the serve. An attempted kill and blocked by Tubbs. Good shot by Sheridan. Great stop by Yoder in the back. And they're going to say it was out. But a great hit by Yoder there. Just barely out to make it 16-10. As serving now for the Hatchets, number 14, Shelby Borowski. Ball up and across the net. Pankratz to Zelke to Tubbs. And attempted kill shot by Sienna Kelkins is just, they're saying it was touched. So still serving is number 14, Shelby Borowski. Tria, little shot to Vormans, gets it over. Tria with a kill shot. Nice digs by the Hatchets. Zelke with a kill shot in. As Emily got up in the air and put it down and had about 6 inches to spare to give the Tigers a 17-11 lead. Serving now is Elena Bangert. And she's scored a few points already in this, and that shot is out of bounds by Olsen. Makes it 18-11. Brad Krecklau and Ian Pierce are your rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. They offer a full line of insurance products. Contact them today for a free quote. And nice dig there. Olsen gets it across. And a great kill shot there by Sheridan, as she is playing great volleyball tonight. As Helena will be serving again. Puts a little spin on the ball on their hand there, and up it goes and across the net. And that's an ace. As I mentioned, she's leading the team with aces this year. And the Hatchets are going to take their second time out, so we're going to take one also. And you're watching non-conference volleyball from Stratford here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
And we're back here at Stratford as Elena Bangert with the serve and just barely gets it over. Kicks it back, and third one just gets over. And Tria, nice block by the Hatchets. And Carly tried to save that one, but a great hit by Sienna Kelkins. And serving now for the Hatchets will be number 4. That's Ella Peisig. And ball up. And into the net. Structures Unlimited, your fabric building specialist, supports Stratford Tigers athletics. To find out what a fabric building can do for you, visit StructuresUnlimited.com or stop in their office in the Stratford Industrial Park. And the serve is up. And ace for number 6. That's Brianna Sheridan, as she's playing great defense tonight and scoring points now, 22-12. And up for the kill shot. Great block by Tria Tubbs. Wow. 23-12. As Brianna gets it across. Carly Pankratz getting it over. Off the ceiling. And Olsen couldn't get it to a teammate. And we are at game point now, 24-12. Rice is More Than Flowers. Marshfield stop in today for quality window treatments. Paint, tile, remnants, and quality flooring. Visit their showroom and visit their website to give them a call today. As the Hatchets stay alive here. And serving now is Sienna Kelkins. Ball is up and across. Yoder with the shot. Nice save by Borowski. Borowski with another save, but that's game point for the Tigers. And that is a Serve Pro win for the Tigers. Call Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. So the Tigers take the first one, and we'll take just a little break here, and we'll be back for game #2 as the Tigers go up 1-0 on the Hatchets of Tomahawk. And you're watching non-conference volleyball here from Stratford, brought to you by ShedsDeliver.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
And we're back here at Stratford as Stratford took the first one 25-13. So they're heading back on the right road to victory here as trying to break this 2-game losing streak that they have. Whether you're buying or selling, you can trust Next Home Hub City Realtor Kurt Spaeth. Kurt is your Stratford hometown realtor and wants to help you buy or sell your next home. Commercial or residential, Kurt has the expertise you need. Call Next Home Professional Realtor Kurt Spaeth today. And Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Save our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. As Stratford will start out with a serve here for game #2. And starting out will be Lila Yoder, the libero. And the ball's up and across. And Sienna Kalkis slams one down right in front of Yoder for the first point as the Hatchets take actually the first lead of any kind tonight. And serving is number 14. That's Shelby Borowski. Borowski. And a beautiful block up front. Gives the Tigers a point here. They're tied up at 1. Serving is Elena Bangert. And she's got a couple aces already tonight. And gets it across. Olsen, nice block, double, perfect. Tria played that perfectly. She put the block and then came back with the next hit. And that one's out of bounds. Too much error by Brianna Sheridan. Oh, they're saying that it must have been touched as Elena is still serving it, so serve is up. Olsen with attempted kill shot there. Tria gets it over. Nice hit by Yoder. Tria gets it over and out of bounds, just inches. I mean inches. You look at, well, volleyball is just like tennis. I mean, it's actually a game of inches. They use the same type of lines pretty much, and the in and out, I mean, if it hits the line, it's in. So Sienna gets it over. Carly. And that one is out, hit by Brianna. And we have a 3-2 score here now. And serving is Ella Pisek. As the ball is up and served. As player was out of position. And Coach Keith Hansey wants an explanation on it that they're saying number 14, that would be Shelby Borowski, was out of position. Olsen to Borowski. Beautiful hit by Sienna. And the Hatchets will pick up a point to make it 4-3. Serving now is number 12, Sophie Olsen. And she gets the whistle. Ball up. And just across the net. Tria gets it over with a backhand there. Blocked by Tria. And a hit. And attempted save there by Sheridan as it goes out of bounds. And ties this contest up at 4 in game number 2 as Stratford took the first one, 25-13. Ball is up for Olsen, and Carly gets it. Carly with a nice hit. Olsen, nice save. Back to Yoder. Tria, nice block. Pankratz saves it. And it goes out of bounds as Yoder and Sheridan both collided together and knocked it out of bounds and gave the Hatchets a 5-4 lead. Olsen still serving for the Hatchets. Ball is up and across as Tria gets that over. Nice block by Tria. Bangert. Trio, Bangert, Yoder. Off. Bangert plays it off the ceiling. to Pankratz. Pankratz gets it over to Olson. Beautiful. And out of bounds. Both teams that time was on all cylinders there as Patria knocking that out of bounds to give the Hatchets a 6-4 lead here. Olson still serving. Ball up and into the net. BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford or online at bigbeardown.com. That's BBD Sports Shop in Abbotsford and Cadott. And all tied up now. Big match last night down at Milwaukee as the Marquette Warriors took on the Wisconsin Badgers in volleyball. And, of course, the Badgers prevailed, taking 3-0 against Marquette. So they beat UW Milwaukee just a couple nights ago. And so they get bragging rights in the state of Wisconsin this year. So, but we've got a great match going on here right now as the Hatchets of Tomahawk are out in front 7-6. And the serve gets across. Carly. And they're saying 4 hits. And serving is Jessica Giebauer, who's usually played the libero position, sophomore, 5'4" sophomore. Pankratz with the hit to Bangert. Back to Carly. Olson with the hit into the net and point Stratford. 8-7 Hatchets in game number 2 here as Emily Zilke reports back in. And going to serve now for the Tigers is number 3, Dakota Knetter. As Knetter gets a look at coach over there where he wants to put it, but to no prevail as Dakota slammed it into the net to give the 9th point to the Hatchets. Avery Petta now serving for the Hatchets. Ball up and across and out of bounds. And Tigers get an 8th point, 9-8. And serving now is number 10. That's Carly Pankratz, usually the libero, but Yoder is in that position tonight. Nice hit by Yoder as Schmidt gets it over. Battle at the net there. And just in bounds as Knetter lobs it over, and just by inches it's in, makes it 9-9. But a great battle at the net with Zilke and Alberg back and forth. Back, Olson gets it, but hits it out of bounds and gives the Tigers back the lead now, 10-9. As the Hatchets had a lead earlier. And trying to get it over is Pisek, but not enough. As Tigers pick up point number 11, 11-9 now. As Carly Pankratz serving for the Tigers. As she gets it over. Borowski. Alberg gets it over for the Hatchets. To the back row to Petta. And nice save there. And it's in for the Hatchets to make it 11-10. Now serving is number 15, Freya Alberg. Ball up. Yoder with the hit. as Zilke, just not enough power on there to get it over. And we're all knotted up at 11. Albury, a 6'1" senior middle hitter. And serve down into the floor. Makes it 12-11. And going out for the Tigers is Gracie Schmidt. Coming in is Tria Tubbs. And serving is the libero, Lila Yoder. As Lila gets it over. And shot went into the net. And an unsuccessful attempt by Borowski gives the Tigers a 13-11 lead now. Yoder, ball up. Borowski. And Sienna with a kill shot as Yoder tried to attempt to hit that, but went off the fingertips. And Hatchets pick up point number 12. It's 13-12, Tigers. And up. Borowski hitting. Ball was just too close to the net to get a kill shot there, and we're tied up at 13. Shot by Borowski gets over. And Zilke. Dive by Olsen. And number 4, that's Pesek. Wow, a kill shot by Treha and a great defensive play there. And just in to give the Tigers a 14-3 lead as Zilke goes and sits down now. Coming in is Elena Bangert. Who scored a lot of points with her serves this evening for the Stratford Tigers. And ball up. And Sienna with a shot that knocked Carly right down on the floor to make it 14-all. Brock & Decker, when buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident selling and buying. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central Avenue at brockanddecker.com and on Facebook as the Tigers pick up a point. Coming in for the Hatchets is number 6, Sophia Kaiser, 5'1" senior. And a kill shot by Kelkins ties this contest up at 15 as this one's going to go right down to the wire here. Be a big win for the Hatchets if they could get this one and even it up at 1. And Tria gets it over and out of bounds and makes it 16-15. As serving now is Sophie Olsen, the libero. She's a 5'2" senior. As another call, this time on Stratford, as Tigers were out of position. So it's 17-15. Olsen with the serve. Yoder. Bangert with a nice backhand on that trio. Nice save by Bangert. And Carly tries to save it, but hits it into the net and makes it 18-15. And the Tigers are going to take a timeout and talk about it. And we're going to take a commercial break. You're watching non-conference volleyball from Stratford High School and brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey Gilbert, did you hear Mittens in Marshfield's running a huge anniversary sale and the savings are explosive?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a great deal on some furniture and take it easy this semester.
Anniversary? Already? Party!
Ah, Poindexter's lost again.
Oh my cookies!
This store is huge and everyone is so friendly.
You'll geek out over our huge anniversary savings at Mittens in Marshfield.
And we're back here at Stratford, and team's getting organized out here now, and ready to serve is number 12, Sophie Olson. Ball up and across. Yoder with the hit. And Carly gets it over. Off the fingertips. Nice dig by Yoder. And the ball is out as Sheridan hit it down the line there. 19-15 now, Hatchets. As the lead has gone back and forth here, and Tomahawk with the momentum. Trio just gets it over. Yoder with the nice save. And that's going to be a carry. Yep. That's a lift on that. That's a 20-15 score now for the Hatchets. As Olsen still serving. Advantage here goes to the Hatchets. And they're calling that out. And so Tigers pick up a point, and coming in for the Tigers is number 11, Gracie Schmidt. Going out is the libero, Lila Yoder. And serving for the Tigers is Tria Tubbs. And serve off the fingers of number 9, Elisa Vormans. And makes the score now 20-17. So Tigers getting right back into this. Tria Tubbs serving. Olsen with the hit. Alberg. Bangert. And a beautiful kill by Gracie Schmidt. She bangs that one home. Makes it 20-18. As the Tigers battling back here after being down by 5. Bangert with the save. Tria. Carly with a kill shot. Gets it over. Olsen. Back row. Tria. Carly. And just placing it right in the right place was Borowski to give the Hatchets a 21-18 lead. As Tria comes out. And serving now is number 1. That's nice block. As Alberg got that one as she worked the net very nicely. 22-18. Banger. Carly gets it over. Nice save. Battle at the net there. Paddock gets it over. Bangert. And point, Tigers. There's a battle at the net there as Lucy Zaleski had some nice hits there. Now serving for the Tigers, number 3, Dakota Knetter. It's 22-19. Tigers down by 3 in game number 2 here. And that's out as Olsen looked like she was going to go after it, but pulled her arms back just in time. And serve is up. And just barely gets over the net. Zilke with a shot right in the corner, good, to make it 23-20. Hatchets, as the Tigers stay alive here. Let's see if they can make a run here. Carly Pankratz ready to serve. And off the fingertips of Schmidt. And game point here now. Serving is number 15, Freya Alberg. Ball up, and the serve. Yoder. As Pankratz saves that, Zelke gets it over. Yoder. And Zelke just out of the reach. And that is game point, 25-20. And it goes to the Hatchets as it's all tied up now at 1. And so we're going to take a little break here, pay a few bills, and you're watching high school volleyball from Stratford High School, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have 3 options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
And we're back here at Stratford as we will be starting game number 3. We're all tied up at 1 apiece as Tomahawk took game number 2, 25-20. Before you go to Tigers home football game, stop at the Cellar in Stratford for their Friday fish fry. Then after the game, stop at the Cellar to celebrate another Tigers victory. Bring in your game program from any Tigers football or volleyball game for a free drink and tell them Zawoski Sports sent you. The Cellar Sports Bar and Grill in Stratford. And Ridgetop Exteriors. In fact, they're coming to my place next week to put the new grades on my gutters. And so they did a nice job on my roof and my 3 Seasons room also. So just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted local affordable service. And game 3 starting here with the Hatchets serving. And the first point's going to go to Stratford as Sienna Calkins could not get it over the net there as she slammed it into the net. And the Tigers take a 1-0 lead here in game number 3. And serving will be Elena Bangert. And ball is up and across the net. And nice dig by Sheridan. And the Hatchets will pick up a point. And serving is Sophia Kaiser. Bangert with the hit. Carly gets it across. Sienna with the kill shot right off the fingertips of Carly Pankratz to make it 2-1. As I definitely would not want to be on the other side when Sienna is hitting that ball. Wow, that thing is like coming out of a cannon. Ball is up and across as Kaiser gets it across. And a nice kill shot by Tria. It's a battle along that net there. As we're all knotted up at 2. Olsen with the hit. And getting it across is Petta. And a dynamite shot by Tria as that bounced off one of the players and into the crowd. It's 3-2 as Tria is pumped tonight. And shot is out. That line judge down there tonight, she's been dodging balls right and left down there. I'd land up putting a catcher's mask on and chest protector down there with the shots that have been coming down there. Carly gets it over. Nice dig, Sienna. And getting that one to fall is Vormans as she finds that far left corner, just that it stayed in to make it 4-3. Hatchets. Now serving is Sienna Kelkins. Ball is up and into the net. And all knotted up at 4 as Sienna comes out. And coming back in is the libero, and that's Sophie Olsen. Serving is Tria Tubbs. Ball is up and across. And that's out of bounds. Coming in for the Tigers, number 7. That's Maddie Fisher in for the Tigers. Olsen with the hit. Nice dig there by Sheridan. Olsen. And a kill shot by Petta. Gives the Hatchets their 6th point to make it 6-4. We're in game number 3 here from the Tigers' Den in Stratford. Ball is up and across. And trying to hit that one just out of the reach of Elena Bangert. It's 7-4 now. As the serve by Vormans goes into the net, and coming in for Bangert is Zilke. Emily just taking a little rest now, ready to play in that front line there. And that's going to be a little long also. As Dakota Knetter with that serve, just a little long. And they're looking for substitutes here. Coming in now is Ella Peisig. And going out is number 6, Sophia Kaiser. With the serve, Petta. And no call was made as that ball did go on the opposite side of the antenna and in. Now, Coach Keith Haynes, the ball was going quite a bit of times here. Nothing was called, and you could see it from here that it came on the opposite side of the antenna. Pankratz with the serve. As Zilke gets it over. And a kill shot by Alberg, but to no prevail. Pankratz. Off the fingertips. And a good shot by Preissig. As it went off the fingertips. Over on the far end there off of Gracie Schmidt. And makes it now 9-6. Hatchets. And serving is Alberg. And she hits one in the net. Stratford's got to take advantage of these. As Tria Tubbs comes back in. And going out is number 7, Maddie Fisher. It's great to see some of the players with this non-conference game of getting some action here. And nice block by Zilke. As Knetter gets it over. Olsen. Back to Yoder. Knetter. As Tria. Nice block. Nice dig by Zilke. And that was. She's got a touchdown here. As the line judge has a touchdown here on the far end. And it is Stratford's point. It was off a touch. And Coach Keith Hansey not pleased with the call. He is not pleased with the officiating in this game number 3, as 2 calls have gone against Tomahawk, as the referee is now talking to one of the captains, Shelby Borowski. And it is Tigers ball, and Yoder will get the serve. It's 9-8 Hatchets. Olsen with the hit. And that one is hit out of bounds by Sienna Calkins to tie this contest up at 9. There's 2 calls that have gone against Tomahawk. That Coach Hansey has not been very, very pleased with the officiating. Trio. And a great block by number 4, Preissig, at the net, as Tria tried to slam that one down, but Ella came in with a beautiful block to get that 10th point for the Hatchets. Now serving number 14, Borowski. Hits the net, and trying to save that was Sheridan, and then it went off of Tria's hand, but nobody over on this side of the court to get that over. So now it's 11-9 Hatchets. Zilke with a kill, gets the kill shot, makes it 11-10, and serves side out, goes to Stratford. Zilke coming out, and coming in will be number 16. That is Elena Bangert. As Bangert gets it over. Blocked by Tria, gets it over. Another, and a great kill shot by Sienna, and it'll be side out going to the Hatchets. And serving for the Hatchets now is number 6, that's Kaiser. Carly, as Leonard gets it over. And a nice little drop shot there by Sienna Calkins to put the Hatchets up now by 3, 13-10. This is a rubber game here, very important one, because the winner of this one here will go up 2-1 and put a pressure on the opposing team to come back to win 2 to take this contest. And it's 14-10 now, Hatchets. Carly with the hit. And nice dig by number 14, Borowski, but just out of the reach of number 13, Petta, and the Tigers pick up a point to make it 14-11. And the serve, and that one is out. A lot of miscues on serves tonight, as the Tigers have given a lot of points away just on bad serves. And Yoder to Carly. As Petta gets it over and scores, and it's 16-11. Tomahawk. And still serving is Sienna Kelkins. Ball up, and she gets it off and goes off the fingertips of Carly Pankratz. And Coach Kafka wants to call timeout and talk it over, as the Tigers are down 17-11 here in game number 3. And you're watching non-conference volleyball action here from Stratford on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Taqueria Monarca is now open at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. Kick things up a notch with the fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
As we're back here at Stratford, 17-11 here in game 3. The Hatchets up by 6. And serving is Sienna Kelkins. As there is a nice turnout here of Tomahawk fans. And made the trip down here to Stratford. And it'll go out of bounds, and Stratford will pick up a point. Whether you need new garage doors or just an adjustment, stop and see Door Pro on Highway 153 just east of Stratford. You can also give them a call or like them on Facebook. That's Door Pro. And Tria with the serve. And just getting it over. And Carly. And a great block by number 15, Alberg. Between Alberg and Petta and Kelkins at the net. They are very, very tough. Serve is up and across. Bangert. As Leonard tried to slam one home and goes into the net to make it 19-12. As the Tigers are going to have to get it together here. And beautiful shot by Schmidt as it went off the fingertips of 3 Tomahawk players that were standing there to make it 19-13. They've got to make a big run here now. Dakota Knetter, we'll see if she can make a big run to get them within at least 2 points. And goes off the front line, off of Schmidt's hands, went back, and nobody could get at it. Make it now 20-13. As Stratford looked very convincing in that first game, 25-13, but Tomahawk has looked very, very good since taking the second game, 25-20. They're now up 21-13, and serving is Petta, and she hits it into the net. But you know, Tomahawk has made a few mistakes also. A lot of points that they've given up with serves into the net, while the serving of the Tigers went out of bounds on the backside. So Carly Pankrat serving off of, and getting it over is Borowski. And Zilke with a kill shot, and making a feeble attempt was Olsen, but the Tigers get the point, and it's 21-15. Pankrat's now serving. Earlier this year, she had a run of 10 in one game. The Tigers could use that right now. Nice dig by Pankrat's. Another nice dig, but going out of bounds after a good attempt by Fisher to give the Hatchets a 22-15 lead. And serving for the Hatchets is now Freya Alberg, the 6'1 senior. And Tigers give up another point here, 23-15. As that's an ace for Alberg. And that one going out of bounds after being hit between Sheridan and Fisher. So game point here for the Hatchets, leading 24-15. As Freiberg, or Alberg, excuse me. And off the fingertips, and an ace will end it for the Stratford Tigers as Tomahawk picks up game number 3, 25-15. And have advantage to them now to see if they can finish this off, taking it 3-1, or can the Tigers come back and win 2 and take it 3-2. So we'll be right back for game number 4 here from the Tiger Den in Stratford with volleyball action on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Time, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
And we're back here at Stratford as Tomahawk has taken now a commanding 2-1 lead, taking the third game 25-21, and so I'm not sure. Maybe I was wrong on that. I'll have to ask Trev to check what if it was 25-21 or Yeah. 25-20. 15. Boy, I gave Stratford a few more points than they had. So Stratford's going to have to battle back here, try to get the momentum back to their side. As I can't remember the last time they've actually lost 2 in a row on their home floor. So we'd have to look back on that. It's been a long, long time. So starting out for the Tigers will be Dakota Knetter, as she will be serving here in Game 4. As the officials are done talking here. As Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshville office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. As the officials have everything all situated here now. Players in the right spot. Knetter serving in game number 4. And Olsen saves it. And a big block hit by Zaleski. Maybe that'll give the Tigers some momentum here to see if they can pick up game 4. And it is a must game here for them, as Knetter picks up the first point. And as Knetter hit one with her it wasn't Knetter, it was Sheridan hitting with her just one hand and one flying into the stands here. And we're all tied up at 1, serving for the Hatchets now, number 14, Shelby Borowski. Ball up and across. And getting it across was Leonard, as a feeble attempt by the Hatchets as it goes off the hands. And Tigers pick up a point. Coming in for the Tigers now is number 4, Lila Yoder, as Carly Pankratz is now the libero in game number 4 here. There's a little uniform change there. And another block by Zilke, as she's becoming a force right now. She knows this is a must game. It's 3-1 Tigers. As Yoder will now serve here again. Ball up and just across and down, and that's an ace for Yoder, making it 4-1. As Yoder gets set and gets it over. And lack of communication there between number 9, Vorman, and number 10, Calkins, as the ball bounced right between them and makes it 5-1. As it's also giving Stratford some momentum here. And there's another ace by Yoder. And she's very close to that line there also for a violation there. It was back a bit. Olsen hits one and hits it up onto the stage. And that's another ace for Yoder to make it 7-1. And Tomahawk's going to want to talk about I guess coach didn't want to take a timeout. The official up on top, which is Matt Bryce, and Steve Bowers is down below. As Tigers are out of position. As the Hatchets will now serve. And coming in is number 6. That is Sophia Kaiser will now serve. Hatchets down 7-2 here in game 4. They own a 2-1 lead. And a beautiful kill shot by Zilke to make it 8-2 now. Zilke coming out, and Tria Tubbs One force at the net comes out, and another force comes in. As Sienna gets it over. And a nice kill shot there by number 6. That is Brianna Sheridan to make it 9-2 as Carly is now serving. As Petta gets it over and scores. Makes it 9-3. Fleet Farm, no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need. They got it all at the lowest prices. As Leonard gets it over, and just out of the reach of Sienna. And another point for the Tigers as they have one of their biggest leads at 10-3. The last time they had a big lead like that was back in game 1, where they actually beat Tomahawk 25-13 in that first one. And nice dig by Yoder as Tria gets it over. Nice block by Tubbs. And as that kill shot went off the antenna, so it will be Tomahawk's ball. And into the net with the serve. That was Sophia Lucina, a sophomore. And coming out is Yoder. And we get the whistle here. Nice hit by Carly. As Schmitz gets it over. Off Carly. Bangert. And Bangert knocks it out of bounds. And now coming in is Haley Weisman, making her first appearance tonight. As Coach Kafka getting some extra players in here in this non-conference contest. Tria gets it over. And that one's out of bounds as Alberg tried to put a kill shot in there, but way out of bounds to make it 12-5 Tigers. And Country Wireless. Attention Stratford area residents. Country Wireless now has blazing fast service for your connected house. Streaming, gaming, movies, TV, and more is now better than ever with Country Wireless. With download speeds of up to 100 megabytes per second, now is the time to visit countrywireless.com and get blazing fast internet with Country Wireless. And Tomahawk picks up a point now, makes it 12-6 here in game number 4. With Tomahawk leading 2-1. Pankratz, Bangert. Nice block there out front by Zilke. Zilke and Schmidt doing a nice job side by side there as Sienna Kelkins tries to get one by him, but both of them, Schmidt and Zilke, going up at the same time and making a wall there as that ball could not get through. And now Knetter serving for the Tigers. And a long hit by Kelkins gives Tomahawk 7 points now. It's 13-7. And coming in for Tomahawk is number 9. That's Elisa Vormans, a 5'6" senior. Tomahawk has 6 seniors on this team. 2 juniors and 2 sophomores. And they've been playing actually great volleyball. As I said, they had have a 2-game winning streak coming in here, beating Ashland and Antigo in the last week. In fact, they'll take on a opponent next week, and an ace by Carly. Or excuse me, that's not Carly. Both Carly and this young lady and Yoder have the same ponytail as they're braided together here tonight. As Yoder played the libero spot for the first 3, and Carly's back at that libero spot now. As a smash came right at Sheridan, and it went out of bounds. It's 15-8 Stratford. Let's see if Stratford can keep the momentum going here. Serving is number 6, Sophia Kaiser. Ball up. Carly gets it. And a kill shot by Zilke off the right side here in front of the net, right in front of us. Good for point number 16 as she takes a break. And Tria Tubbs comes in for her. As Carly Pankratz serving. See if she can get point number 17 here. And a great kill shot by Kelkins. I can see why she's leading the great Northern Conference with up in that top area, number 1 or 2 in kills. She does a great job at the net there. And she gets the serve over. And Tria, great dig out there by, and at the net with a beautiful block by Tria Tubbs. Gives the Tigers a 17-9 lead. And coming in for the Tigers is number 16, Elena Bangert. Coming in for Allie Leonard. And good kill shot by number 13, Avery Petta. And coming in is Sophia Lacina, and she's going to serve. And that one's in. Boy, that came right back at Tria, and she was ready to give it a slam home there, and she did. And kept it in bounds to make it 18-10. Now serving Brianna Sheridan. Another good block by Tria. Battle back and forth right here as Schmidt tried to get that assist, but the pass was off target and makes it 18-11 now as Tomahawk down by 7 as the Tigers. And that's out of bounds on a block attempt by Alberg. Goes out of bounds to make it 19-11 as the Tigers are in command here. As Tria Tubbs now serving. Olson. Bangert. And hitting it was number 11, Gracie Schmidt. And ball will go to the Hatchets of Tomahawk, and serving for them will be number 12, Sophie Olson, the libero. Shot is up. And out of the reach of Bangert. It's now 19-13. As Zilke is back in. As Tree has taken a rest on the bench here, along with Leonard. Zilke. And a nice block by Sienna Kelkins. Give the Hatchets their 14th point. Still serving is Sophie Olson. Ball is up. And that's out of bounds. That's a little long. So 2014 Tigers as Leonard comes back in. And looks like number 3, Dakota Knetter, as she will serve. And ball's up and across. And a nice shot by number 3, Knetter, as she gets the point. She'll serve again. It's 21-14. This is looking like the first game did for the Tigers. And Leonard gets it over. And a nice, well, I thought it hit the floor, but it was still going yet, so, but Tomahawk did get it. Coming in for Tomahawk is number 9, Elisa Vormans, 5'6" senior. Carly Zilke with the shot in, as it's 22-15. And coming in is Yoder, as she started this out by scoring quite a few points. She has moved from the libero spot. And that is out of bounds. It'll be 23-15 as momentum goes to the side of the Stratford Tigers, knowing that they needed this one in order to stay alive. And trying to make a save there was Borowski, but on that far side, knocked it over here, but out of the reach of the Hatchets here, and it's game point, 24-15, with Yoder serving. Olsen. And nice save there. Carly makes it. And I'm not sure what the call was, but it's going to give it to the Tigers, 25-15. And so we're all knotted up at 2 apiece as they're going to go over and flip the coin to see who's going to serve here. So we're going to have one final game here as we're going a full 5 tonight. And you're watching the really great, exciting volleyball here from Stratford on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Hey, need a lift? No, I can't give you a ride because I can't drive yet. But I can tell you all about the new awesome lift chairs at Mall Furniture. These things are so cool.
Mall Furniture, Central Wisconsin.
Let's be real. We all need a lift once in a while. So when it's your turn for a new lift chair, head to Mall because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
And we're back here at Stratford as we are all knotted up at 2. And this one will go just to 15. And the Tigers get the advantage with the serve. And starting it out will be Dakota Knetter for the Stratford Tigers. As the Hatchets will be in action next Tuesday when they travel to Lakeland. And that's a conference game. And we've got action going on here. And that one's going off the ceiling. And it hit a few beams up there, and that'll throw a ball off completely. And Allie Leonard had no idea where that one was going to go. So advantage goes to the Hatchets as they get a side out here and take a 1-0 lead. And serving now, 14, Shelby Borowski. And that one's out of bounds as Leonard let it fly. Borowski still serving. It's 2-0, Hatchets. And Zilke says, no, you ain't bringing that here. We're going to put it away. It's 2-1, Hatchets. And serving is Yoder, as she had a nice little comeback with quite a few points in that fourth game. Nice dig there. Ball goes to the back row. Carly pulling one out. And 4 hits by the Tigers, makes it 3-1 Hatchets. And serving now, number 6 is Sophia Kaiser, 5'1" senior. Ball up. Carly. And she's going to have to put more muscles in that. Makes it 4-1. As Kaiser gets ready. And Zilke with the kill. They go to the bread and butter, and Zilke puts it down to make it 4-2. As she comes out, and Trina Tubbs comes in. And now serving is Carly Pankratz, the libero. Ball up and across the net. And nice as, wow, what a setup there. As Sienna was going to just dump one off. Tria timed it just perfect and placed it right where it had to be to make it 4-3 Tomahawk. And nice block by Trio to tie this contest up at 4. Momentum now back to Stratford. As Carly Pankratz now still serving. Carly. Tria sets it up. Leonard, and beautiful, just out of the reach of Kelkins. Kelkins knocked it off, and her teammates were not ready for it, and Stratford now up 5-4 after being down 4-1. As Stratford coming back. You could almost call this team the Cardiac Kids because that's the way a lot of their games have been going this season. And that's in a point, Stratford 6-4. As you think at times they were out of games and out of nowhere, they come from behind. I noticed there was a few times over at that Auburndale tournament, they were the same way, and they come back and win. Nice play by Carly, and a beautiful backhand fist by Tubbs, putting it out of the reach to take a 7-4 lead. Timeout, Tomahawk. We are in game 5 with the Tigers up 7-4 here from Stratford, and you're watching this on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal.
We're back here at Stratford. Very quick timeout. Only took about maybe 30 seconds. And a kill shot by Tomahawk Sienna Kelkins to make it 7-5. As serving now for the Hatchets will be Sophie Olson. We're only going to 15 in this last game, but it's going to be a battle back and forth. Who's going to get there first? And a dive by Pankratz makes it 7-6. Take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com today and get started. And I see they have an open house coming up very shortly here. And a great hit by number 13, Petta, to tie this contest up at 7. It's going to go back. The advantage now goes to the Hatchets as they've got the momentum here as they have come back from being down by 3. As Olsen with the serve, Pankratz. Goes in the back as Yoder gets in. And that's going to be 4 hits. It's now 8-7. And timeout Stratford as they have now taken 1 each. And we're going to be back with the closing action of this contest here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. B-BT.com.
And we're back here at Stratford, and it's 8-7 Tomahawk with the Hatchet serving, and that is Sophie Olsen serving. That's Tria. Dumps one right where she had to put that out of the reach of Borowski to tie this contest up at 8. The big scorer now for the Tigers, Elena Bangert, now serving for the Tigers. Carly, Bangert, Tria, point! Stratford! As she bangs one home. puts the Tigers up 9-8 here in Game 5, the deciding game. Elena Bangert ready to serve. Yoder. As that goes out of bounds. As they're saying, it was a touch. It was a touch. And Tomahawk's going to take a timeout. It's 10-8 Stratford. And we're going to be right back as Tomahawk takes their last timeout. Stratford has one left. So we'll be back in just seconds here to give you the final minute or so of action here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDeliver.com.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community.
And we're back here. Them short commercials, all they're doing is taking about a 20-second commercial, or 20-second timeout here. Carly. And set up. Way in the back row. Nice. That one I think Tria wanted to put in the next county. And we're in Marathon, the biggest county in the state. I think she wanted to put that up in Lincoln County, up in Merrill on that hit. Wow. 10-9 Stratford. And 2 hits called on the Tigers. And we're all knotted up at 10. Stratford with the only timeout left. Pankratz. And that is out. As Tria knocks that one out, it's 11-10 now. Tomahawk, momentum shifting back and forth here. Nice save by Carly. Tria. Tria again, off the hands by Olsen and tied up at 11. Advantage, Stratford, side out. And coming in to serve, wow, pressure on Ava Gillette. Her first appearance in the contest. We're tied at 11. Serve, gets over. As Carly gets it over. Nice block! Boom! Great block. It's Ava Gillette. Sets it up. And nice block by Alberg at the net. We're all tied up at 12. And serving, number 13, Avery Petta. And Carly gets it over. What a hit. And Alberg puts it right between the players. 13-12. Still serving is Petta. Pankratz to Carly. And it's still alive. Net, 15 point, Stratford, tied at 13. Net call on number 15, Freya Alberg, gives that tying point to Stratford, now at 13. And a big point right there. This is game point. 14-13. Great contest tonight here in the Tiger Den. Tria up with the shot. Great save there. Tria. Out. Oh, long shot by number 11, Gracie Schmidt. And we're tied at 14. As Olsen comes out, and now serving is Freya Alberg. And it's 15-14 now, game point for Tomahawk. As Alberg, Pankratz. Points, yes! As Zilke puts it down, ties it at 15. As Zilke comes out, and serving is Dakota Knetter. And brings it down, Zilke with a beautiful block, puts it down, 16-15. As Knetter with game point here. Knetter with the serve. And it's off the hands of number 14, Borowski, and the Tigers pull this one out, 17-15. Great comeback by the Tigers. They were down 2-1, winning game 4, 25-15, and winning 17-15 in a shootout between two very good clubs. It'll be interesting who Coach Kafka wants to name player of the game here, but I'll tell you, everybody on the Stratford bench got to play tonight in this non-conference game, and I'll tell you, they played their hearts out the last two games. The second and third game, they looked a little flat. We'll talk about that with Coach Kafka, but I'll tell you, they came back in game number 4 and made it 25-15, and then came back with a fantastic finish here of 17-14. It was on the edge. It was at 14-13 Tomahawk, but Stratford came back and to win this thing 17-15 and win it 3-2. And so we're going to be coming up with the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. That's Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. And you've been watching exciting non-conference volleyball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com. And we'll be back in just a bit with our post-game show with Coach Kafka.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
And we're back here with the Nasonville Dairies post-game show, and I'll tell you, we had a dandy here tonight here in the Tiger Den as Stratford took the first one 25-13, then lost the second one 25-20, lost the third 25-15, and we'll talk about this a little bit, Coach, but come back to third game 25-15, and then outstanding. What a finish, 17-15. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. And wow, nice club that Tomahawk has.
Yeah, I think more than anything tonight, it was really nice to see how adaptable the girls were, and we had all sorts of different things going on the court. Everybody was out there playing their role, and just like the positive energy that we had was real fun to then, in the end, take the win.
Well, I know it was a battle at the net between this young lady here and Sienna Kelkins also. I mean, very nice player, and I found out she's going to play college ball over in the cities next year. But very fine. In fact, all conference last 2 years, and she's an outstanding player.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. It was, we got to watch a little bit of film on them, and, she's quite the athlete. So we knew that's what we had to prepare for, but we also knew that we had, similar threats on our side of the court, too.
And it was nice also, too, you got pretty much everybody on the bench tonight some playing time. In fact, you brought in a big situation, you brought Ava Gillette in, and she comes up with 2 big points on 2 great serves.
Yeah, I mean, you only see game matches out here, but the amount of work that the girls are putting in practice day after day, we talk about how we have confidence all throughout our bench, and so we didn't have to be hesitant. We knew that we could trust everybody. We see them perform in practice, and they did just that.
Okay, and I know coming up next week, you're at Wisconsin Rapids on Tuesday, and then you're not back at home until the 30th of September against Auburndale, and it'll be I think a big crowd again, also like the Edgar game was, because Auburndale's not that far away.
Yeah, we always like the conference games, so we get Assumption, then we get a little break to then prepare for Auburndale. So.
All right. So take the little break, enjoy this win, and. We'll see you on. I know I'll be back on Tuesday, the 30th. All next week. I'm off next week, and so I'm going to enjoy it. So, but enjoy the win, and we'll see you in a little over a week.
Thank you.
You betcha. With me, Emily. I'll tell you what a match tonight. I mean, between you and Tria. Guarding that net, I mean, you guys were just fantastic tonight, and of course the battle between you and Sienna also was just back and forth.
Yeah, it was really great to get some good competition tonight, and especially playing in a new position since last year, coming out on right side. Great to see everyone out on the court too, and be able to get more positions filled with different players.
I know this is your senior year, and it's it's kind of hard as you got to be a little emotional also, and of course Tria's last year also, and I know your expectations are to still win a conference championship, and then we get the regionals and that, but it'd be nice to go back to state again, wouldn't it?
Yep, it's been a real long time since we've been to state, so it'd be really cool to go back there. It's just going to take a lot of work.
Okay. And and your whole ball club. I mean, even with Carly, the way she plays out there with the digs and everything, and I'll tell you, it's as a team-wise, you guys are just fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Carly, she does real great in the back row. Nice to see her in the front row tonight too. Get her some new position. But overall, great to be playing with these girls. They're a great group.
All right. You know how this is done, of being in the house. You've been in it a few times, so I'm just going to give you the microphone. I'm going to step off and count you down.
Awesome. I'm Emily Zilke, and I'm in the house.
Thank you. All right, a big win for the Stratford Tigers tonight here in the Tiger Den. As I mentioned, they took the first one 25-13, lost the second one 25-20, lost the second one 25-15, came back, won 25-15 in game number 4, and it went right down to the wire, and it finished up 17-15 as the Stratford Tigers beat the Hatchets of Tomahawk here in the Tiger Den. The Tigers, as I mentioned, will be back in action on Tuesday, next Tuesday at Wisconsin Rapids. Match starts at 7 o'clock, and then not until September 30th is Auburndale coming here to take on the Tigers, and that'll start at 7 o'clock. And the Hatchets from Tomahawk will play next Tuesday at Lakeland in a conference game. And then Thursday, they play on the 25th of September. They'll take on Prentice at 4 o'clock and Newman Catholic at 7. So for Trevor Zaleski, I'm Mike Steinwegner. Like I said, I'm going to be off all next week. I will be doing the Tiger game tomorrow night from WIAA Fremont. And so join me at that contest, and we'll be talking to you at the next volleyball game in a little over a week. So take care. For Trevor and I, good night.